Good evening, guys. So, all right, let's wait. Let's wait. Not even half of them have joined yet. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes. We'll start sharp at 9:05. are still only 47 people. Come on, guys. స్టార్ట్ అంటారు కానీ మరి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ మిస్ అయితే మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ అంటారు. అదే నా బాధ. నేను 9 o'clock వచ్చి కూర్చున్నా కూడా లేట్గా వస్తే ఎట్లా? ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేసి మిస్ చేస్తే కానీ అర్థం కాదు వీళ్ళకి. All right. Okay. Anusha, you can share your screen. Everyone, open your dbeaver. Everyone, open your dbeaver. Shall we start today? Or does anyone still have any queries in here? Database testing. Is everyone okay? Or does anyone still have any queries? Those who have missed the sessions, relax. You can refer to the videos. But those who have attended and still have any queries, let me know. We can resolve your queries before moving on to close Kali. Close. Tip of the day. You can close it. Hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. All right. I believe none of you have any queries regarding Jira. I believe everyone's all right with this one. So I will start database testing now. So before we proceed, for the Windows users, na screen name share chestuna. For the Windows users, okay, for the Windows users, Mac users, I believe you already know how to open this, but for the Windows users, if you want to open your dbeaver, you must have already installed this somewhere. So you can search it here and you can open dbeaver like this. You can search for a dbeaver app and you can click on your dbeaver. Your dbeaver will start opening like this. Your dbeaver will start opening like this. So everyone search it from start. Search it from start. Okay. So you can open your dbeaver and you need not upgrade your dbeaver. You can close the dialog box. You can close all the dialog boxes that you get and start. Everyone open your dbeaver first. Close. Ankita, close. If you are getting this, click on close. No problem. As I told you already. Can close. Click on close. You'll also get tip of the day. Tip of the day also close. No problem. You don't need any tips. You will be good after this course. Don't worry. Okay. You will not be seeing all of this. Relax. Don't worry. You will not be seeing any of this. That's all right. Okay. Now that your DB is open, you are also required to open your XAMPP. I believe everyone has installed XAMPP. If you search for XAMPP, you will be getting something called as XAMPP control panel. So open XAMPP control panel, everyone. Open XAMPP control panel. Which one is not opening? It's not opening and then name arthan chesukovali. Which one is not opening? Eda arthan chesukovali. No, you need not close anything. Open both of them. Tip of the day close करने को बोला था. Close कर दो. Tip of the day close. ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదంటే నేను ఏం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి గుప్తా? నాకు స్క్రీన్ షాట్ పెడితే కదా నాకు అర్థమయ్యేది. నాకు ఎట్లా అర్థమవుతుంది? నాట్ ఓపెనింగ్ అంటే నేను ఏం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి చెప్పు, నువ్వే చెప్పు. Where is your screenshot? Where did you post this screenshot? Gupta, ఒక సిన్సియర్ క్వశ్చన్, ఒక హంబుల్ క్వశ్చన్ నీకు. హంబుల్ క్వశ్చన్. Rest of you also. Humble question. Are you guys really able to understand my English or is it difficult to understand my English? Please tell me. Are you guys able to understand my English or anyone finding difficult to understand my English? I don't know where the problem is. I have already told you that this is not what you will see. You will be seeing all empty. I have already told you that this everything will be empty, Bolke. Okay. So why do you think it's not opening? Enduku anta panic enduku? Why are you getting panicked so easily? How are you getting this patience to be this panicked? I don't even understand. Even to panic also you need some energy in your body. I don't understand from where you are getting where you are getting this much of energy to panic also. I'm really sorry. If this is how you are going to panic, this course is not for you. A humble request. I already told you that this will be empty. Not opening ante nenu em ardham chesukovali. What should I understand when you say not opening? Is it not opening? Is this called as not opening? Come on, guys. Not opening ante what should I understand? Come on. Salma, not you. Hold on. Come on. At least listen to what I am saying first. Listen to what I am saying. Stop panicking, guys. Stop panicking. If you are going to panic, you will panic your entire life. Are Rama. ఇంత భయపడితే ఎట్లా, ఇంత కంగారు పడిపోతే ఎట్లా, ఇంత టెన్షన్ పార్టీలు అయితే ఎట్లా నాకు అర్థంగా కడుతున్నా. రామ 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 రామ. నిజంగా అసలు చిల్ ఉండాలి క్లాస్కి వస్తే. You should be very cool, calm and composed. Chill maro class mein. You are going to learn new topics. Be active that you are going to be happy, be active in the class. Come with a fresh mindset in the class. What is this? Panicking for every small thing. Open your exam, everyone. Some of you already have MySQL workbench on your laptop. I guess Lakshmi has it. Kavya also has it. So you guys need not open your exam. Those who already have MySQL workbench on that. Okay. Ankita, maybe you also have MySQL workbench on your machine. So that's all right. You need not open exam. if you have MySQL workbench on your machine and if you are familiar with MySQL workbench, you need not open XAMPP. This is not for you guys. Okay. This is not for you guys. If you already have MySQL server or MySQL workbench on your machines, XAMPP control panel and dbeaver is also not necessary for you guys. All right. So those who have opened my XAMPP like this, okay. Those who already have MySQL workbench, you need not do any of the stuff that I'm telling in the session now. Relax. Your work will actually start when you start writing your queries. Those who are having XAMPP on their machines, those who have installed XAMPP, those who have installed dbeaver, open dbeaver, open XAMPP. In XAMPP, you will see an option called as MySQL. Just to the right side of MySQL, you will have an option called as button called as start. Click on start. Just to the right of MySQL, you have an option start. Click on start. Just to the right of MySQL, you have start button. Click on start and automatically you should get this 3306. Under port section, you should get 3306. Just to the left of your stop, should get to 3306. If you are not getting this, you will not be able to execute any of your SQL queries, MySQL queries. You'll have to confirm me this stuff. Just to the left of your stop button, you should get 3306 as the port number. What is a port number? Port number is nothing but this is not like your USB port or your some other port. This is like your, how should I tell you? There are some virtual ports for your laptop, not just laptop, even for desktop also. There will be some virtual ports. There will be some virtual ports, not physical ports. Okay, not physical ports. Virtually, there will be some ports for every computer. One of those ports will be occupied. One of those ports will be occupied by MySQL, and MySQL has got a dedicated port. That port is 3306. That port is 3306. MySQL has got a standard port and port number is 3306 for it. All right. So everyone, I hope everyone has got this. Gokul, what is the issue? This may be due to a blocked port or missing dependencies. Gokul, just check if you have MySQL installed on any of your, on your laptop. Just check if you have MySQL or MySQL Workbench or MySQL Server or anything like that on your machine. If you already have it, that is why MySQL will automatically take that port number. Maybe there is already MySQL installed on your machine. Maybe that is why your port is already blocked. Check if you have MySQL installed on your machine. Okay, cool. No problem. I hope everyone has got 3306 like this and MySQL in green color. Okay. Cool. So, Anusha, you can share your screen, Dale. Super, super. Okay, cool. So, everyone. Mac ki, for Mac, it's a little different. That is why I have shared my screen and showed it to them. Everyone, now that your MySQL server is running on port number 3306, go back to your, what do you call, dbeaver. Go back to your dbeaver. Can you show for Mac, please? So, Anusha, can you please show this for Mac? Sangeeta, she is using Mac, I guess. ఒకసారి మొత్తం షట్ డౌన్ చేసేసి మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. అంటే XAMPP షట్ డౌన్ చేసి అట్లా కాదు, అట్లా చేయద్దు ఎప్పుడు కూడా. బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ లో XAMPP నడుస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. ఇంకా ఓపెన్ XAMPP అగైన్. Okay. So Sangeeta, please note down. Sorry, stop. Click on manage servers and select MySQL database. Click on start. You should get it in green color like that. Start అయినా స్టార్ట్ అవ్వలేదు, ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ నొక్కండి. ఓకే సంగీత, ఆల్ క్లియర్? ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేసుకోండి అమ్మా. Sangeeta, all clear? The Mac users in this session, are you guys also clear? Cool. So now, assuming that everyone was able to do it, everyone was able to start MySQL server. So your server is more important. If your server is not running, okay, if your server is not running, none of your SQL queries will work. Then what is the use of XAMPP and what is the use of dbeaver? What is XAMPP and what is dbeaver? XAMPP is that software which is starting your MySQL server. XAMPP will start your MySQL server. XAMPP will only install your MySQL server. XAMPP will only start your MySQL server. So you need not do anything separately. Just install XAMPP and click on start MySQL. That's it. That's it. It will start your MySQL server. Now that the server is ready and the server is running on port number 3306, you should start writing your SQL queries. Because how will you interact with the server? How will you interact with the MySQL server? You will interact with the MySQL server using SQL queries. SQL is structured query language. Looks like your plain English language only. Okay. So there are many databases in the market, many different types of databases in the market. MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB, Cassandra, PostgreSQL. There are many types of SQL databases. I mean, databases basically. MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, these are most common, most popular. So if you understand MySQL, PostgreSQL will be very familiar, very easy for you. Oracle is slightly a little bit difficult. Again, Oracle is the Oracle company. It owns MySQL also. It owns MySQL, it owns Java, it owns Oracle also. So Oracle, maybe, sometimes you may have to pay to use it. MySQL is open source and free. So that is why we have started using MySQL. So MySQL is very simple to learn. So everyone, now that you have installed this server, now that you have installed dbeaver is the place where you will start writing your SQL code, SQL queries or syntaxes. So that when you execute your code here, it will automatically connect with the server and it will do the required operations. Okay. So what should everyone do? అయితే ఇది మ్యాక్ కదా, మీరు మ్యాక్ కాబట్టి at the top, do you see any options, Anusha? At the top on your screen. Exactly right. Okay. At the top, everyone should see an option called as database. At the top, everyone should see an option called as database. Click on it. So you should get something like this: new database connection, new connection from JDBC URL. Are you able to see this? New database connection, new connection from JDBC URL. Are you able to see this, everyone? If you click on database at the top, even for Windows users, this will be at the top only. Sorry, this is not for you. If you have MySQL Workbench, relax. It is already set up. All of this is set up. Don't worry. Click on new database connection. First there. Click on new database connection. So you should get a screen like this. You should get a dialog box, a screen like this. Okay. So I hope everyone was able to do this. So now what is it saying? Select your database. It is asking us to select our database. Which database do you think we should select now? Which database should we select? MySQL. So select MySQL as the database and click on next. Select MySQL, the dolphin symbol, fourth option, and click on next. Okay. So you need not do any changes here. You can just click on finish, but hold on. Let me explain you something. So server host, where is your database server present? Server host is nothing but where is your database server present? Your database server is present on your machine only. That is why it is called as local host. The database server is present on your machine only. So that is why it is called as local host. What is the port number? What is the port number for MySQL? What is the port number for MySQL? 3306. That is why it is called as, it is included as 3306. If you have something else, you can type the requisite port number. Next, username. Username. What is the username that you are seeing on your screen? What is the username that you are seeing on your screen? Come on, what about the rest? No answers. Root. Exactly. Joe root. Your username is root. What is meant by root? Root is nothing but almost similar to admin. Admin level, basically. Password. That's all right, even if you don't give any password. You can relax. That's all right, even if you don't give any password here. Because when you have installed XAMPP, you did not give any password for your MySQL database, MySQL server also. So you need not give any password, leave the password as it is, nothing to be done. All right. So once you are done, you can click on finish. Once you are done, you can click on finish. Okay. ఒకసారి రైట్ సైడ్ లో ఎక్కడైనా క్లిక్ చేయండి అమ్మా రైట్ సైడ్ లో ఎక్కడైనా క్లిక్ చేయండి హోల్డ్ ఆన్ క్యాన్సిల్ చేయండి ఇది క్యాన్సిల్ చేయండి నేను చెప్తా ఇది క్యాన్సిల్ చేయండి ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం ఓకే గుడ్ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు ఓకే గుడ్ సో ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ లోకల్ హోస్ట్ 3306 at the left hand side like this. Everyone is getting it like this. Local host 3306 at the left hand side of your DB work. All right. So right click on local host. Right click on local host. At the left hand side you have local host. Right click on that. Now right click. Right click చేసిన తర్వాత click on connect. Click on connect. So everyone is able to see connect after doing right click. Everyone is able to see connect after clicking, after doing right click. Then click on connect. Connect నొక్కాలి ఏం పర్లేదు. Everyone should get a screen like this where it is asking you to download driver files. So if you click on connect, you should be getting something like this. So everyone is getting it. And mind you, this is not for those people who already have MySQL server, MySQL workbench on their machines. You need not do this. Okay. So if you are getting a screen like this, Dinisha, ఏమైంది చెప్పు screenshot పంపు. What is your screenshot? Tell me. I didn't get your screenshot. Okay. ఇక్కడే ఉన్నా ఇంకా ఫినిష్ ఫినిష్ click on finish. Dinisha, click on finish. Left hand side ఒకసారి క్యాన్సిల్ నొక్కమ్మా ఒకసారి క్యాన్సిల్ నొక్కు అనుష క్యాన్సిల్ మళ్ళీ క్యాన్సిల్ నొక్కు ఏం పర్లేదు ఓకే నొక్కు Dinisha, after clicking on finish you should get something like this at the left hand side, local host. So right click on local host, you will get connect option. వచ్చిందా Dinisha? If you are not getting the download driver window, you may be already having it on your machine, so you did not panic. Relax. Connect option. Click on connect. you should get a download MySQL driver files window like this. If you're not getting it, relax. If you are getting it, you can click on download and download it. No problem. Automatically, it will only download. It will only install. And if you are done with the download and installation, you should get this green color tick mark like this. If you have downloaded everything successfully, you should get a green color tick mark like this. The green color tick mark indicates that you are now successfully connected to the server. The green color tick mark indicates that you are successfully connected to the server now. So now you can start writing your SQL queries. No problem. So now you are connected to your database server. So everyone got this green color tick mark just underneath localhost. You may have to start responding. Version का कुछ problem नहीं है. Don't worry. Gupta, screenshot. I can't help. Unless you give me the screenshot, I can't really help. Gajendra, నేను ఏం చెప్పినా? Start your exam. I asked you to start your exam. You did not start your exam. ఎట్లా అవుతుంది మరి? అవ్వదు కదా? గుప్తా, నాకైతే సీరియస్ గా డౌట్ వస్తుంది. మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థమవుతుందో లేదో నాది అని చెప్పి. నాకైతే ఐఎమ్ రియలీ స్టార్టింగ్ టు డౌట్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మై ఇంగ్లీష్. ఐ ఆస్క్డ్ యూ టు క్లిక్ ఆన్ డౌన్లోడ్. డౌన్లోడ్ మీద క్లిక్ చేయకుండా రావట్లేదు అంటే నేనేం చెప్పలేను. మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థం కావట్లేదు అంటే చెప్పండి, ఏం పర్లేదు. ఐ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్. బట్ రావట్లేదు అని అనొద్దు. ఎందుకంటే when everyone is getting it, you should also get it. Devesh, yours is a different issue. So Devesh, what you should do is retry karo ek baar. And why are you getting it in projects and all this stuff? Why did you not directly create your select your new connect to your database? Why are you getting it in projects and all? डेटाबेस नेविगेटर में आना चाहिए था ना आपका. नहीं देवेश, सब कुछ डिलीट कर दो. लोकल होस्ट पे राइट क्लिक करके डिलीट मार दो उसको. लोकल होस्ट पे राइट क्लिक करके डिलीट मार दो उसको. सब कुछ डिलीट कर दो लोकल होस्ट को. और फिर से ऊपर जाके डेटाबेस डेटाबेस कनेक्ट टू न्यू डेटाबेस बोल के कुछ ऑप्शन रहता है. फर्स्ट ऑप्शन डेटाबेस, न्यू डेटाबेस कनेक्शन, select your database, click on finish. Chandana, where did you share this screenshot? Slack, huh? Okay. ఇక్కడ లే, ఇంకా ఏం రాలేదుగా. I did not get anything in Slack. But I did not get anything in the QA channel. మీ లాస్ట్ ఓపెనింగ్స్ అన్నారు కదా మీ కంపెనీలో, అదొక్కటే మెసేజ్ ఉంది ఇందులో. అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ ఐ కాంట్ సీ ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్. Send it in the chat, no problem. Send it in the chat. Gajendra, ఇట్లా కాదు నేను చెప్తుంది వినిపించుకోవట్లేదా, అర్థం అవట్లేదా నేను చెప్పేది? నాకు డౌట్ వస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు, నా ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థమవుతుందా అర్థమవుతలేదా అని చెప్పాను. హోల్డ్ ఆన్ దేవేష్, హోల్డ్ ఆన్. Okay, Devesh, you are given the host access, co-host access. Share your screen. Close. Okay. Okay करो उसको. Okay प्रेस करो उसको. हाँ. राइट क्लिक. ये प्रोजेक्ट्स में से डिलीट कर दो. आई मीन प्रोजेक्ट्स में से राइट क्लिक करके डिलीट कर दो उसको. डिलीट कर दो. हाँ डिलीट. ओके यस. गो बैक टू डेटाबेस नेविगेटर. प्रोजेक्ट्स के बाजू में डेटाबेस नेविगेटर बोल के उस पे जाओ. प्रोजेक्ट्स के बाजू में एक्सट्रीम राइट, एक्सट्रीम लेफ्ट. हाँ उस पे जाओ. हाँ जाओ उस पे क्लिक करो उस पे. हाँ क्लिक क्लिक. हाँ अभी डेटाबेस ऊपर, ऊपर डेटाबेस ऊपर, पूरा ऊपर डेटाबेस. वहीं पे ऊपर ही है. टोटल टॉप. मैक्सिमाइज करो यार इसको, मैक्सिमाइज करो. आप स्क्रीन को मैक्सिमाइज करो उसको. पहले मैक्सिमाइज करो स्क्रीन को. नहीं नहीं पूरा डीबीवर को मैक्सिमाइज करो. हाँ ठीक है जाने दो जाने दो. टोटल टॉप यू शुड सी डेटाबेस ऑप्शन. टोटल टॉप. हाँ न्यू डेटाबेस कनेक्शन. फर्स्ट ऑप्शन. हाँ चलो. हाँ फिनिश. राइट क्लिक करो, कनेक्ट कनेक्ट बोलो. होल्ड ऑन. डिटेल्स पे जाओ. डिटेल्स. एक बार आपके सर्च में बॉटम में सर्च में एक बार माई बोल के सर्च करो. नहीं होल्ड ऑन. माई और एसक्यूएल के बीच में नो स्पेसेस. सर्च में माई और एसक्यूएल के बीच में वो स्पेस निकाल दो. अच्छा ओके. कुछ मत करो. गो बैक टू योर डीबी वर्क. ओके. ओके बार. ओके करो उसको. राइट क्लिक ऑन योर लोकल होस्ट अगेन. आपका बहुत स्लो है इंटरनेट आपका. मोबाइल डेटा है क्या ये? अभी एडिट कनेक्शन. ओके मारो. राइट क्लिक ऑन लोकल होस्ट एंड से एडिट कनेक्शन. हाँ एक मिनट. टॉप में ड्राइवर प्रॉपर्टीज. टॉप में टोटल टॉप ड्राइवर प्रॉपर्टीज. हाँ ओके. मेन में जाओ. मेन एडिट ड्राइवर सेटिंग्स. रीसेट टू डिफॉल्ट करो. ओके. फिर ओके. अभी राइट क्लिक करके कनेक्ट करो. डाउनलोड. होल्ड ऑन. अच्छा रुको 1 मिनट, बताता हूँ मैं आपको क्या हुआ है इश्यू यहाँ पे. लेट मी चेक इफ दैट्स व्हाट इट इज. होल्ड ऑन. मेरे पास क्या है देख के बताता हूँ मैं आपको. फॉर्म डॉट mysql डॉट cj डॉट jdbc डॉट ड्राइवर. होल्ड ऑन. Do you have any, man, are you guys using any slow internet or any, what do you call, VPN, or any firewall is blocking you from accessing it? Maybe that can also be one reason. Is this कुछ company का laptop और చందన కనెక్షన్ టైమ్డ్ అవుట్ అమ్మా. మీది కనెక్షన్ టైమ్డ్ అవుట్ అంటే నెట్వర్క్ ఎర్రర్, మీది ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం. మీది చందన, యువర్స్ ఇస్ అ ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం. ఇట్ సేస్ కనెక్షన్ టైమ్ అవుట్ ఎర్రర్, నెట్వర్క్ ఎర్రర్ బేసికలీ. సో నెట్వర్క్ అన్అవైలబుల్, రీజన్ ఏమంటుంది, నెట్వర్క్ అన్అవైలబుల్ అంటుంది చందన మీకు. సో యువర్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ విత్ యువర్ ఇంటర్నెట్. సో కనెక్ట్ టు హై స్పీడ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ చందన, better for you. For you guys, what is the version of dbeaver that you are using? तो उसका ओके कर दो इसको. ओके ओके मारो इस पे. ओके मारो. टॉप टॉप में हेल्प है, हेल्प देखो एक बार. हेल्प, टॉप में हेल्प है. हेल्प, हाँ. अबाउट में, अबाउट क्लिक करो. हाँ, 22.1.5 ये तो करती है आपका मशीन पे. Problem is with your internet only. Ravi and Devesh, are you guys really on high speed internet or on mobile data or on any VPN or any VPN of sort? Network unavailable, same అదే problem. Connect to high speed internet and do it. Anusha, so connect to high speed internet and do it, Anusha. Ravi, why did you open two of them? Very strange. Uh, Ravi has got it. What did you do, Ravi? Did you have any firewall or anything of that? Ravi? Ravi, yours is fixed. What did you do? Did you adjust your network settings? Acha. Devesh, open your exam once. Exam is running fine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. If this is the issue for you guys, if this is the issue, you can do one thing. You can do one thing. You can download your, I mean, if you're still not getting this is the most easiest process to do. Basically, running here is the most easiest process. So Ravi, is your issue fixed or are you still having issue? Okay. So those are still getting this issue. I will update your MySQL server ka downloading link. Okay. I'll update MySQL server downloadable link. So before installing MySQL server, you should uninstall your XAMPP. Should not have both XAMPP and MySQL server on your machine. So I'll give you the link, download it, do not install it. We will look into the installation part tomorrow. Okay, don't worry. Maybe this is having some trouble here. So you can relax. So I'll give you the link for MySQL server. You can download MySQL server and install it and practice directly on that only. No problem. Anything is all right, but this is most preferable. But again, that might look a little complicated for you. That's all right. I'll give you the link at the end of the session. I'll update it in the Google Classroom software's post. You can download it from there. All right, Devesh, you can stop sharing your screen. Now, everyone go back to your IntelliJ. I have sent you the notes for MySQL, I mean, manual database testing. So, Anusha, sir, screen share cheytali. Everyone open your IntelliJ once. Okay. I hope everyone has opened your IntelliJ. Okay. No, not able to download MySQL. Why are you downloading MySQL? When did I ask you to download MySQL? मैंने कब बोला था? कब का बोला था मैंने तो? क्या डाउनलोड कर रहे हो आप? Can you post me can you post the screenshot? Rachita, why did you not download your DB work till now? हाँ वही से तो करना है but why did you not even download your DB work till now? अभी कर रहे हो तो क्या है? कर लो जल्दी जल्दी. You should manage it. So guys, those who were not able to open DB work, those who are getting error like how Devesh has got it. So I have updated the link also for your MySQL server. So you can check it on Google Classroom. Okay. So Rashida, you need to read the post. Read the explanation. You will understand it. I have given the software installation explanation part. Read it. You will see all these details. So everyone, once you have opened your IntelliJ, take a pull, everyone. Take a pull. How will you take your pull? How will you take your pull, everyone? Carl. आओ फिर, आपने डाउनलोड ही नहीं किया है, आपने डाउनलोड ही नहीं किया है रशीदा, आपने डाउनलोड भी नहीं किया है, आपने इंस्टॉल भी नहीं किया है, शायद आपको ऐसा आ रहा है। एक बार चेक कर लो आपने इंस्टॉल किया है कि नहीं। एवरीवन, how will you do git pull? At the top you will have git option. అక్కడ కాదు మొత్తం పైన total top git, exactly. From there you will say pull. ओके राशिदा, आपको भी बोल रहा हूँ, ये आप गौर से सुनिएगा, ये भी कर लीजिएगा, आपको MySQL का नोट्स आ जाएगा आपके मशीन पे। आपने इंस्टॉलेशन का इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉलो नहीं किया है तो आपको नहीं आएगा अभी, तो प्रीवियस वीडियो जो रहते हैं उस पर एक बार देख लीजिएगा। इंस्टॉलेशन इज pretty straightforward, you need not worry. So everyone, after this what will you do? You will click on pull button, blue color pull button, and you should see 3 files. అమ్మా నీ దగ్గర ఆ వర్డ్ డాక్యుమెంట్ ఓపెన్ ఉన్నట్టుంది, ఎక్సెల్ డాక్యుమెంట్ ఓపెన్ ఉన్నట్టుంది, క్లోజ్ చేసేసే తల్లి అది. ఏమది పోలేదు. పుల్ పుల్ cool. So now you should be getting manual database testing .docx. So everyone can see 3 files under manual testing folder. Can everyone see 3 files under manual testing folder? I've sent you the notes for manual database testing also. Okay, this is what your manual database testing notes will look like. I've given some basic instructions about manual database testing. Okay, so if you take a pull, you should get 3 files. You should get 3 files in your manual testing folder. Okay, I hope everyone has got it already. Okay, so you can refer to the manual database testing notes leisurely, no problem. So I have shared with you the manual database testing notes also. Now you guys have it on your machines. You can open it from there. Now let's start our database testing. So how will you write your database queries? How will you write your database queries? Is you will write it in the form of SQL, sequence structured query language. Structured query language. And in which file will you write? So what is the file extension of your image? మీరు పుల్ తీసుకోవాలి తల్లి, పుల్ తీసుకోకపోతే రాదు కదా, పుల్ తీసుకోవాలి కదా. If you're not taking your pull, how do you think you'll get it? You have not even taken a pull. మరి పుల్ తీసుకోకపోతే రాదు కదా. You should take a pull. Unless you take a pull, you'll not get any of it. పుల్ తీసుకోలేదు తల్లి, తీసుకొని అక్కడ కనిపించేస్తుంది. కాదమ్మా, రావాలి తల్లి రావాలి. And I hope yours is NIT project only. Yes, NIT project. How are you taking your pull, Radhika? How are you taking your pull? Okay. Pull button. Click on pull button. Rachina, after you clicked on blue color pull button, did you get it now? మరి మొన్నటి దాకా అవన్నీ ఎట్లా వచ్చినాయి మరి? ఎందుకు నాట్ షో ఏముంది అందులో? యూ కెన్ సీ ఇట్ క్లియర్లీ. లేకపోతే ప్రాబ్లం ఏమి ఉండదు నీకు. బాబు నేను ఎక్కడ తీసుకోమని చెప్పినా, నువ్వు ఎక్కడ తీసుకుంటున్నావు? నీ ఇష్టం వచ్చిన ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో నువ్వు పుల్ తీసుకొని నాట్లేదంటే అసలు నీకు పుల్ ఆప్షన్ ఎక్కడ వచ్చింది అసలు ఇందులో? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మై ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆర్ నాట్. అసలు మీరు టోటల్ నాన్ సింక్ లో ఉన్నారు గుప్తా. మొత్తం నాన్ సింక్. యు ఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ సింక్ విత్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. మరి మీరు అర్థం కాక చేస్తున్నారా, కావాలని చెప్పి చేస్తున్నారా, తెలియక చేస్తున్నారా నాకు తెలియట్లేదు. When I asked you to open IntelliJ, how come you open your own project? How come you open your own project? Why will you even get a pull in your own project? Why will you even get Git option in your own project? When I asked you guys to open your project, you should open NIT 9 PM June 2023 project. మీకు నచ్చిన ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకుంటే నేను ఎలా బాధ్యుడిని అవుతా అప్పుడు? నో, యు ఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ సింక్. మేబీ మీకు అర్థం అవ్వట్లేదేమో నా ఇంగ్లీష్, మరి నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. ఎందుకంటే మీరు స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి కూడా అవుట్ ఆఫ్ సింక్ ఉన్నారు. మీరు థియరిటికల్ గా మీరు స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉన్నారు, కానీ ఇక్కడ ప్రాక్టికల్ గా వచ్చేసరికి మీరు తడబడుతున్నారు. మీరు ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ వై. When you are taking pull, you should take the pull in NIT project only. In other projects, you will not even get pull option. మరి మీరు ఎట్లా పుల్ తీసుకుంటారు నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్ హౌ యూఆర్ టేకింగ్ యువర్ పుల్ ఇన్ అదర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. మీకు డౌట్ కూడా రాలేదా? అనుష హాస్ గాట్ పుల్ ఆప్షన్ అండ్ గిట్ ఆప్షన్, పుల్ ఆప్షన్ అట్ ది టాప్. వై am I not getting the pull option అని చెప్పాను. అనుషకి she is getting her pull option like this. How come you did not even get a doubt? How come Anusha is getting pull and not getting pull అని చెప్పాను? Come on, Gupta. I'm not sure why you have opened that project. I don't know why you are opening some other project and trying to do. When I ask you guys to open IntelliJ, I have mentioned this pretty clearly that you should always open NIT 9 PM June 2023 project only. If you have multiple projects on your machine, close all those projects and open only NIT 9 PM project and kuda chepta. I have told you this thing also very specifically. You will get Git option only in NIT 9 PM 2023 June. This project only. The other projects I'm not concerned on your machine. I will not even help you on the other projects also. I will help you on only this project which I'm sharing with you. So open this project and then do Git pull. If you are doing it from some other project, don't ask me. Cancel it. Cancel Anusha. Show them where your project name is. Anusha, show them where your project name is. Akkada kaadu, left hand side lo in your project directory. This is what is your project name is. This is where your project is. Adi kaadu kinda blue color highlight. This is what is your project name is. And top lo kuda undi chudtale, mottam total top, middle of the screen akkada. Yes, there also middle of the screen also. Yes, ade NIT 9 PM June 2023, that one only. This is what is your project is. This is where you should take the pull. In other projects, you will not even get Git option also. You will not even be getting Git option. Tali full screen is comma. You will not even get Git option at the top. You will get Git option only for your NIT 9 PM June 2023 project. From the click on Git and then take pull and again click on pull button. So you'll be getting 3 files in your manual testing folder. Manual database testing.docx, manual testing notes.docx, test case template.xlsx, 2 Word documents and 1 Excel file. This is what you will be getting in your project as of now. So how many of you did not get it? Even after taking a pull in NIT 9 PM project, how many of you are not getting it? How many of you are not getting it? Can I consider that everyone has got the notes? Can I consider? I'll take your silence as a yes. Cool. Now go back to your DBeaver again. Go back to your DBeaver because you guys also have to practice SQL after I explain you. So this is where you can daily practice your SQL. So I hope everyone is getting this green color tick mark underneath your local host. I believe everyone is getting this green color tick mark underneath your local host, every single one of you. All right. If you're not getting it, right click on localhost and then say connect. Okay. Now you should start writing your SQL code. How will you write your SQL code? You need to open a SQL file. So as I already asked you just a while ago, what is the extension? What is the extension of an image? .jpg, .png. Okay. What is the extension of your text file? What is the extension of your text file? .txt. Exactly. What is the extension of your PDF file? Exactly. Similarly, even for your SQL file, the extension of the file is .sql. The file name ends with .sql. Okay. So how will you create your SQL file now? At the top. At the top, you should see an option called as SQL editor. Previously, you have clicked on database. To the left of database, you will get an option called as SQL editor. If you click on SQL editor, you should get new SQL script, third option. New SQL script, you should be getting an option like this. Click on SQL editor, you should get an option called as new SQL script. So everyone getting it? New SQL script. You click on SQL editor and you should get new SQL script as the option. Click on new SQL script. Click Jaitali. So automatically your screen should look like this. If you click on new SQL script, automatically your screen will start looking like this: SQL editor and new SQL script. Everyone, I'll take your silence as a yes. अरे तुम दो काय को क्रिएट करे भाई. Local host 2. Select. Bhuvana, select. You have created 2 local hosts basically on your machine. Click on select and you are ready. Delete localhost 2 when you have got time. You shouldn't have localhost and localhost 2. Don't have two in your machine. Have any one of them only. Now right click on your localhost and then you can say connect Bhuvana. Now you should be getting your SQL file like this. So now this is where you will start writing your SQL queries. This is where you will start writing your SQL queries for your practice. And mind you, whatever notes, whatever code, whatever that I'm sending you in NIT 9 PM project, never, ever modify, delete, add, or do anything in that. Because if you do anything of that sort, you'll not be getting Git pulls on your machine. Never ever modify, add, delete, change anything. Don't do anything in your NIT 9 PM project in IntelliJ. Do not modify any of the files. Those are for your reference only. If you want to practice, copy from that file, paste it here, practice. But don't modify, add, or delete anything, not even a single file in your NIT 9 PM June 2023 project. If you do anything, the very moment you will not be getting any updates from me. That's how Git will work. That's how Git is set. So don't do any changes in your project. leave it as it is. Use it for reference purpose. If you want to execute something, you can execute your SQL queries here. How to execute your Java programs? I'll tell you when we reach our Java program concepts. All right. So now you have created your own .sql file. So how will you write your SQL query? You can simply write your SQL query like this. Show databases. Type Jetali show space databases. Semicolon. Select that entire line. Select that entire line. Select that entire line. At the left hand side, you have the play button. Click on the play button. Now you have got the answer at the bottom like this. In the answer, Jurtali, highlight the answer ni kinda, the screen మీద. Dan kinda. Lines వచ్చింది కదా tabular format lo. That is what is your result is. How many databases does she have on her machine? How many databases does she have on her machine? Exactly. She has 5 databases on her machine. She has got 5 databases on her machine. If she want to create a new database. Okay. Now let me share the screen. I hope everyone was able to do it. So now you have got your own SQL file. You can start practicing in your own SQL file once I give some SQL queries to you. Okay. Now let me share my screen. Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Syntax है तब चले. Show databases, not database. Databases plural. So databases. Okay. No active connection. I'll get many databases. You might get only 5. I'll get more and more. I'll get many databases for myself. I'll get many databases. Don't worry. So to look at all the databases that you have, you can simply type this command. This was just as a, what do you call, as a confirmation if this is working fine or not. if your database connection was not successful, let's say I'll disconnect. My database connection was not successful. I'm not getting the green color tick mark here. And I'll say, I'll write the SQL query correctly only, but I'll execute my SQL query. See, disconnected from database. My SQL query will not execute. My SQL query will not execute. Okay. My SQL query will not execute. So every day when I want to execute my SQL query, I should always start my MySQL server. If I don't start my MySQL server, if I don't get this 3306, whatever I write here is of no use. After starting there, after starting my MySQL server, I should right click and I should say connect. If I get this green color tick mark, that's when my SQL queries will start running. That's how it works. Okay. So let's try to understand what your database is. Okay. Let me also send this sample database file also. You guys have to again take a pull. You guys have to again take a pull. I'll tell you when to take a pull. I'll confirm you. Who's that take a pull? Now everyone take a pull. If you guys now again take a pull, in the manual testing folder, you should have 4 files. These 4 files should be present in your manual testing folder. If you guys now take a pull, because even I will send my SQL queries. I will also send my SQL queries. So everyone got your 4 files? Okay. So every day I'll be updating my SQL queries in this particular file only. And every day this file will keep on updating. This file will keep on updating like this. Like this. The file will keep on updating every day. Every day when I ask you to take a pull, you should take it. As simple as that. You'll be getting all the latest updates. But make sure you're not modifying anything in this one. If you modify, you're not going to get any updates. I have already shown you how to create your own SQL file. You can practice in that SQL file. Copy from this particular file. Paste it in your SQL file, in your own SQL file, and then practice there. But don't disturb anything here. You cannot execute your SQL queries in IntelliJ. You need dbeaver to execute. Okay. So let's try to understand what your database. I'll simply give you an example. But before that, can you guys tell me what is your understanding of database? Why do you use database? What is the purpose of database? What understanding do you have about database? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Exactly. Database is used to store your data. Database is used to store your data. Very good. Correct. So, not simply storing your data. There is a sequence, sorry, there is a structure in which your data will be stored in a proper structured, organized fashion, not just storing your data just for the sake of storing it. It will store in an organized fashion. And if I have to give you a simple example how a database will look like. Okay, you all are aware of Excel files, right? You all are aware of Excel files. So imagine your Excel file, your single Excel file like your database. Your one Excel file is your database. One Excel file is your database. And At the bottom, you have sheet 1. If I click plus here, you will have another sheet 2. If I click plus, I'll have sheet 3. These sheets are nothing but your tables. You don't directly store your data in an Excel file, or you don't directly store your data in a database. Your data is stored in a database. A database contains tables. A database contains tables. Your data is actually stored inside a table, not directly inside a database. Database contains tables. Tables contain your data. Your tables will look something like this only. Your table is nothing but your sheet. And what does this sheet contain? What does this sheet contain? Exactly. Rows and columns. Correct. Data, obviously it will contain data. Data की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं. Data, it will obviously contain data. That's not the problem. But how does it store your data? It stores your data in the form of rows and columns in a tabular format. Same to same even in your database also. In your MySQL database or Oracle database also. So your database is a big entity which consists of multiple tables. Tables is the actual entity where your data is stored. And your data is stored in the form of rows and columns in a tabular format. Okay. So can you guys from this, since I told you that this is also like a table, can you tell me the columns for this table? Can you tell me the names of the columns of this particular table? Whatever that you are seeing on your screen. Exactly. A, B, C, D. That is your test case is one column. Description is one column. Precondition is one column. Step number is one column. Description, step description, another column. Like that. These are all your columns. Column A, column B, C, D, E, F. These are all your columns. Then what are your rows? Then what are your rows? Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all your rows. These are all your rows. So where is your data actually stored? Your data is stored in your row or in your column? Data is stored in your row or in your column. Where is your data stored? No, not both. Not both. How will you store your data in both columns and rows? Not both. You will store your data only in a row. So when I asked you guys to see, simple explanation. When I asked you guys to update your GitHub usernames, I've asked you guys to update your GitHub usernames. So imagine the table name is GitHub username table. Arey open ho ja yaar. Imagine your table name is GitHub username. Okay. What columns do you have here? ये क्या हुआ? ये कौन ऐसा देता है भाई? What are your columns here in this particular table? Come on, answer. What are your columns in this particular Excel file? Username is one column, email ID is one column. Where are you actually storing your data? Now, where are you actually storing? What is your data in this table? In this table, what is your data? All these are your data. Here, these all are your data. So now tell me, where are you actually storing your data? Row or a column? Row. Your data is stored in the row. Then what do you think your column does? What did you understand by this example? What does your column do? Rows, you are storing your data. Very good. Okay. What does your column do? Exactly. Column will tell you what kind of data need to be stored. So this column number 1, username, this is saying that this entire column should contain only usernames. Here column number 2 or column B, it is saying that this entire column should contain only email ID. So column will tell you what kind of data need to be stored, what type of data, what kind of data need to be stored. Your row will tell you the actual data that needs to be stored. Now understood the difference between your row and column? Column will say what kind of data need to be stored. This particular column is saying store only usernames. This particular column is saying store only email IDs. But what is your actual date? Where is your actual data stored? Your actual username, your actual email ID in the row. So now you should be able to easily differentiate between a row and a column, between a table and a database. What does a column store and what does a row store? So now, can you all tell me if you understood this correctly? Cool. So this is what your database looks like. Of course, if I execute this simple SQL query, see, are you not, what is the column name here? What is the column name here? In this SQL query, when I executed this SQL query, what is the column name? Yes, the column name is database. That is the column name. Now, how many rows do I have in this particular thing? How many rows? Exactly. This is what is your rows and columns are. You should start writing your SQL queries in this file. So we will continue from tomorrow. We will start writing our SQL queries. I'll be sending the SQL queries to you guys from tomorrow. All right. So I hope everyone was able to do it. And for those who are not able to do it, I have already given the installation link again. Okay. I've given the installation link for MySQL server from here. Okay. This one you can download from here and do it. If you can do installation, but first uninstall your XAMPP and then only do your MySQL installation. You should not have both of them on your machine at a time. SQL file तो यहाँ पे साइड में मिलेगा आपको. Your SQL file will be visible at the left hand side like this. Double click and you will open it. हो जाएगा. But you cannot execute your SQL queries from IntelliJ. As I already told you, you cannot execute your SQL queries from IntelliJ. You need a separate software like dbeaver. All right. Chala, I'm stopping the recording here.